Welcome back. It's amazing how quickly a half hour goes by. On this week's Tail End segment, we're taking a look at the world of thoroughbred horse racing. It seems these equine athletes are like shooting stars. They're here and then they're gone in a blink of an eye. But we're going to introduce you to a special horse. His name is Better Talk Now, or Blackie for short. This horse raced up into the ripe old age of 10. And as you'll see, this special horse played an important role in his trainer's life. The early morning mist, the pounding of the hooves, the steady breath of the horses. There's a certain adrenaline rush to being at the training track. This particular morning, we're in Fairhill, Maryland with Graham Motion. For the past 15 years, Graham has been living his passion, training racehorses.
I think most people that get involved with this, it's in their blood. It has to be, you know. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's not something you get away from. You kind of have to live it. So, and I love it. You know, I think any of us that are in it, that have been in it as long as we have, you have to enjoy it. We're very fortunate. Go a mile and a half today, okay? All right?
Right now, Graham has about 60 horses in training at his facility.
Better Talk Now is exploding on the rail. Better Talk Now has come through on the inside, and he has won the United Nations. Better Talk Now. He won it by a half length.
But it was this top turf horse, Better Talk Now, that brought Graham's dream to life.
Being in the winner's circle of the Breeders' Cup, that's something that everybody dreams about but never expects to do. You know, you don't assume you're going to win a Breeders' Cup in your career. You hope to, but it's not something you take for granted.
Better Talk Now is also the horse that put trainer Graham Motion on the international map.
We actually first went to Japan for the Japan Cup, which was an extraordinary experience. Very hard to do. You know, being that he's a little bit of an awkward horse to ride, he wasn't the best horse to travel with, but what an experience. And he always ran hard. He wasn't beaten that far in the Japan Cup under very tough circumstances, but you know, he took me around the world. He took us all around the US. He took me to Texas. I'd never been to Texas when he won the Breeders' Cup, so even on that scale. And the trip to Dubai was extraordinary.
Better Talk Now, whose nickname is Blackie, has done some things very few horses have ever achieved. He raced at the top level of the sport for 6 consecutive years and won 5 Grade 1 races.
You don't have many horses perform at the level that he performed at for that long a time. It's unusual for a 10-year-old. This is where the injury was. It's down through here. There's still a little bit of inflammation there, but he's very sound. He's getting a little woolly now.
It was a suspensory ligament injury in his left hind leg that brought Better Talk Now's career to an end at the age of 10. A 10-year-old racehorse. Simply amazing.
He'd been a very sound horse. We took good care of him. We always gave him the winter off. You know, so many horses these days, they have to get hurt in order to have a vacation, whereas we always gave him a break over the winter. So I think that certainly helped him with his longevity. Some
other factors that may have helped his long career: Better Talk Now only ran a maximum of 6 races a year. Till today, he's given a daily joint health supplement, and even the surface he ran on played a role.
I tend to have a lot of turf horses, so I'm a little more partial to it, but...
You would think with the turf also you get more spring, have a faster horse too, speed-wise, don't you think?
At the end of the day, I think it's a more forgiving surface, and what you're going to see us train on now is a synthetic surface, which is a little bit more like turf.
It feels sort of like Play-Doh. Obviously a good step towards protecting the horse's joints and their legs. You'll find Better Talk Now enjoying the pastures at Graham's stable. By his side is another special horse, 21-year-old Gala Sinaway, Graham's first stakes winner.
It's kind of neat to have them turned out together.
Now, we tried to get a nice, closing, emotional moment for this story.
I'm not kissing him. You kidding? He's not the kissing kind of horse.
But this camera ham was a bit more interested in our camera. What would you like to see happen to Better Talk Now?
I think we'll probably leave him to enjoy his leisure years turned out. Who knows, every now and then we might put the tack on him just for our pleasure, or his pleasure. You know, I'd like to reward him the way he's rewarded me. We want to thank the entire Graham Motion team in helping us pull this story together. We wish them the very best. And of course, we wish Better Talk Now many green pastures.